They bring me out, sitting in the ground, and I only wait for the bullets.
Hello, my name is Lucia de Witte. I'm here in the studio with Bijan Babaghanbari. Imagine you are 24 years old, you are at the beginning of your life, and you have two choices. Or you stay in Iran and you become a spy of the intelligence services, or you have to run away to keep your dreams and your beliefs. This is the story of Bijan, what happened with him in Iran, why he had to run away from Iran, what happened on the road, and how he finally reached Belgium to start a new life. Welcome, Bijan. I'm very happy that you had the courage to share your story with us.
Thank you.
Can you tell me why it was so important for you to make this podcast?
Yes, of course. Actually, it's so important for me to share my story to the people, then they know more and deep about people like me who was in Iran being manifestation and what's happened to us when we go for manifestation in Iran. Is a couple of months ago I decided to doing that, to share my story and my memory, where I was, what's happened to me, to the people.
I think for the people who listen to this podcast, it's very important to know a little bit more about you. Where did you live in Iran? How about your family, your studies, your work? Can you tell us something?
Yes, of course. So it's happened, I'm 7 years in Belgium now, I'm 31 years old. So I was 25 years old in Iran. I live in the capital, Tehran, capital of Iran, east of the capital of Iran. And I was doing the IT, I was working at the IT section in the good company. And also doing the coach swimming, because I was loving when I was teenager for the swim. Is only things can give me the weightless and I can feel the freedom. And my life is going good and normal, I can say, till before the manifestation happened. I was living with my twin brother, and his name is Kurosh. He's a pianist, and with a family that always let us free to choose, and let us free to live, like for the religion, I can say, or for the what we want to do. It's always have an open mind, families. But because normally in Iran, for religion country, it's not always happen to you have family to let you to choose for something like religion. But no, I was free.
It was not the first time that you participated in a demonstration for more democracy, no? When was the first time you participated?
The first time I was 16 years old. Yeah, I was 16 years old, and it was my first time to have the feeling of what is the feeling to be manifest in the streets and fighting with the police and be with the people and ask the right. I was only 16 years old. And
it was not really meant to be at that moment?
It's something I really don't think about it. I was in the street and it just happened because I see a group of people in Tehran, group of people is coming, being close to me, and I saw them and I said, they are manifested, because I know what's happened in the country. 1 week before, it was election in Iran and the government lie about election. So they choose somebody else. But people give the vote to somebody else and we know certainly that they lie. And that's why people come to the street, they want their vote back, they want their right back. And yes, and I saw them, they are coming and they say, we want our right back, we want our vote back. And I just say, okay, I want to be one of them. I want to join to them. And I'm going to join to them as a 16 years old, teenagers. Normally, teenagers doesn't mind a lot about politics and what's happened. But I don't know what's happened for me. I'm not giving the vote at that years to any president, but I think it's an opportunity for me to shout, because I was boring already about to control the country with the regime that we have, always with the law of religion, or censor the music and movies, and not have the right for the woman, hijab, and such a kind of things. And yes, okay, now I'm also want to be one of, yes, and then it happened. But I didn't think that this happened so badly. We fight with the police, we fight with the special policies. We have nothing in the hand, and they are pushing us with the gas.
Pepper spray?
Paper spray, yes,
No.
yes. With the paper spray, they attacked us with the paper spray. With the motorcycle, they pass and they kick us with the baton. They have clothes. They are full armed with
Protected by the clothes.
Yeah, protected by the clothes. So we have no protection, but they have all the protection and everything to
And weapons.
and weapons. Yeah, and they're shooting. First they're shooting from to the sky, and then they're shooting to us. And it was the first time I saw the shooting to the people in front of my eyes, and that was
Really to kill.
That was really take my heart broken, and hate going up more than ever to me.
Mm-hmm. At 16 years old?
At 16
guy.
years old, yes. So that's politics became important for me, and the right of people became more than before important for me, because I see how people did, how they're shooting to people. It's like they are from another country and we are from another country.
Like enemies.
It's like we are enemies.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it was big manifestation in Iran. My family let me, but just they don't know when I'm going to manifestation, because they think it's dangerous, and it's dangerous.
It is
because
dangerous.
we can receive torturing, arresting, or being guilty to the court, or maybe executing. So yes, that it's dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Although it was very dangerous to participate at the manifestation. What made you decide to participate in 2017? It was a very big manifestation, more than one day, in complete Iran.
Yeah, it was more than one day. It's I can say it's a couple of weeks through all the country of Iran, and we are a big population, 90 million, and actually many people are in the streets. Mm-hmm. And for me, the reason, like I say, because I saw the government, how they kill and they putting people in the jail, and who only is a journalist, who's only is a nobody doing actually nothing. He just want his right back. He just say that the government doing this. He let people know they kill him or they torturing him. And we are burning to have the government, the regime, Islamic, to have the power in the hands, and to help other countries give the money to the Syria, Yemen, Palestine, or Lebanon, and our people still they are poor, and we need support, we need money, but they give it and to make the war in the Middle East. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. And they arrest women in the street because they don't have hijab. I can say that's very important that people have to know. We are not comfort outside, not to choosing the clothes, not to choose how we want to look like. Even men. Even I arrested in Iran with the police because I have a long hair and I have piercing in my ears, and the police stopped me and he want to catch me. Mm-hmm. So, and even with the t-shirts, if there is something they don't understand, like is a logo of something they don't know, they're gonna say, what is this?
Yeah. They never trust anything.
They never trust anything, and that's the thing. Literally, is all became together, and we are as a young and new generation. We want to change it. We don't want to let them again to be Mm-hmm. So this is the reason for me to go to the manifestation.
Your brother also joined you, eh?
Yes, Kurosh.
What was his reason to join the manifestation?
Kurosh is a pianist, he's an artist, and music is always censored by the government. Movie is also censored by the government. And Kurosh, once they have a government come to his
performance?
Yeah, to his performance, and they close the performance because in the song there is a woman singing on behind the vocal, and they closed the song of the vocal of woman, and yeah, because in Islam a woman cannot sing, and all of a sudden the show is broke up because
there was a woman.
There was a woman in it, and they don't want, so it's broke up. And so music, there is, I can say music to the Islamic Republic, there is not a good place.
It's censured.
It's censured, yes. And Kurosh was always angry about it. And he wants to also change this. He wants freedom. Yes, we want freedom.
When you go to a manifestation in Iran, it's not like you go to a manifestation here in Belgium. You have to prepare a lot because everything you do is illegal.
Yes.
Going to the manifestation.
Yes.
Can you explain us what you had to do? What is different from here?
Yes, actually here it's the truth of the manifestation. I mean, people are unsafe, but we are in Iran. When we go to manifestation, it's always in front of the eyes of the government. We are an enemy. Normally what we do, we covered our face till here, only the eyes, because we don't want to recognize by the camera, a security camera in the street. We wear 2 or 3 t-shirts after 1 or 2 jacket on it, because there is a guy on the top of the building sometimes, and they shooting with the bullets, painting bullets to the person down in the street, and they contact another agent to catch him with the color of black or with the color of green.
So they recognize you with paint on your clothes.
Yes, they can, exactly. And it's a time we all know, if we see a paint on the clothes of somebody, we just run to tell him, take it off.
Yeah.
And that's why we wear many clothes, to take it off, to have another chance to stay there. And we all have to wear the cigarettes, even who doesn't smoke cigarette, who have to bring it, because it's the reaction of when they're pushing the gas, the cigarette can help, the smoke of cigarette can deactivate the
result of
the gas. And no telephone, because by the telephone they also can recognize and find us. So nobody have telephone.
They track the telephone.
Yes, they register it, they find it. No telephone. And
so what happened on the manifestation in 2017?
Yes.
Because you were catched then, eh?
Yes, I was catched. It's happened in 2017. People that are want to against the government. We want to change the government. We doesn't want only something is changed. We want everything is changed. We want Khamenei, the leader of the regime, is changed. We want Iran not controlled again by the Islamic laws. And I was standing between friends, and we hear that there is a manifestation in the area called Gohardash, and Gohardash is a place people that are manifested in east of Tehran, Karaj, where I live. And I decide to go there, and I'm going there. It was maybe 500 people that are being together and being manifested, and the street and all the shop are closing, and we ask to the shop to please close. So we ask to people that close and don't work, because we want united. We don't want to pretend that everything is okay. No, everything is not okay. There is many people in the jail. There is not good situation running through the country. And first night, again two type, because there is 3 type of police in Iran. They defend the regime. Normally you have 1 police here, yes, and it's called police. But in Iran there is police, there is Basiji, and there is Sepai. So three power then against the people. And Basijis are, they don't have clothes, they are really normal people, but they have the right to arrest people, they have the right to beat the people. So imagine.
But they look like normal citizens.
They go like normal citizens, exactly. But he can run through the street or a day or a night or everywhere. If he saw something, he have the right to react. Yeah, and they beating our girls because they don't have a job sometimes. With the punishment in the street. And yet, the thing is that we know that maybe not everybody know that such a kind of thing happened in Iran. So that's the thing, is always make us angry to do something to change this situation. And for me, it was very important to if I can do something, because I believe one by one we became united. So one is important.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, and first night they attacked us again with the gas, shooting to people. So we tried to run away always, but again we became united. When they started shooting, that's why we chose this place, because Gohardash, in the place we used to be manifested, is good place. There is many streets around it. We can quickly run away and we can quickly come back to each other again. And for first night and second night, at third day and third night I'm going. But Kurosh, my twin brothers, he's come with me after second night. And so we used to close our face with the boots, two pantalon, and it was winter, and we, because maybe we are falling in the ground, because when the people, they're running and when they come back, so you have to really take care about your body, because they're gonna shoot you, and they're gonna shoot with a small bullet. It's not a bullet, but it's very small circle, but this can shoot very quickly. I mean, you can receive it 10 times or 15 times around your body, and that's make your body red, and it's very painful. Because they don't want to kill, but they want to make us pain, then we cannot continue. That's why we wear also two pantalon, much we can,
to protect yourself,
to protect ourselves. Yes. And at third night, people, of course, they're angry. Some they burning the trash basket, some they broke the glasses. It can happen, such a thing, in a manifestation. We close the road, and as suddenly, at that time I didn't know, of course, but when the police attack us, we run away normally, of course, because we don't have nothing to defend ourselves. And if they catch us, nobody know what's happened. They catch and they kill, they catch and they rape to the men and to the girls. And of course we run then much we can to not catch. But they have a very bad system to catch, because imagine 2,000 people, they are in the street. So, and the police, special forces and the police and Basijis, they come from the other way of the street, they attacked us, and so we are afraid, we come back, we go to disappear in the street, and then we didn't know that they are standing on that street on the end waiting for us.
Where you run to?
Where I run to, and they waiting for us.
So it was a trap?
It was a trap, and we didn't know that. So imagine when I'm coming here, I was on the first line to go to the street with Kurosh, but it was so, you imagine shouting, fires, many people.
Chaos.
Sometimes we lost each other, me and Kurosh. But at that time I lost Kurosh, and I'm going inside, and the light is gone, the police in front, we want to come back, but imagine 200, 100 people, they cannot quickly back. So I was on the line first, and I'm arrested by the police. And when they arrest, they kick me a lot with the bottom. They close my hands, and they let me stay in the wall. Yeah, normally they call van. They put me and some other, they arrest, I think they arrest with me 20 or 25 people. So they put us on the van, a big van with the hand closed, and we go through to the somewhere that I don't know, because our eyes
We're blinded.
were also blinded. Then we cannot recognize where we go.
Yeah.
And like I told you, in this manifestation is through all the country, so they arrest 8,000 people only for this manifestation. So imagine all the prison was full. And now I know it. But when I arrest, I didn't know that. That's why when we arrive after when they arrest me and when we go through with the van, I don't know where we go. When they arrive to some places, we're still blind. So I just feel we are entered to somewhere. Because I hear the door is open, a big door. You can imagine when the sound of door is open, I hear it. And I'm going inside. So they take us off the van, and we give all shoes, watch, wallets, everything to them. They ask it. And one by one, with the eyes closed, touch the body of the people in front, the guy in front, in the line, and they say, move.
You all had to stand in a line, one after the other.
Yeah, one after each other. And we move through and head down. Touch the body, head down. And there is a soldier. I don't know if they are a soldier or if they are a basiji. And so they guide us to go to our cellule. And it's not a cellule, it's a room with one light and little carpet down. Not a carpet, I mean little something on the ground. And a door. And one of me...
Each time for one person.
Each one is for one person. And I'm going there, and they close the doors. And then my eyes is open. I open my eyes, and I see I'm in the cellule. And it's terrible, because I know I'm arrested now. I don't know where is Kurosh. I don't know if Kurosh is arrested. If he's arrested, where is him? I don't know what they're gonna do to me. I don't know what they're gonna do to my family. Because first of all, they come and they ask about my personal and my family information. What is my name? Where I live? And I cannot lie. If I lie, I'm afraid they're gonna know it and they're gonna punish me more. So I say the truth. Bijan Babaghanbari I am. And I have a sister. She was in the university. She was educating. And my big brother also, and Kurosh. And my father and my mother. So I give all information. Normally, they have the access to all information they want. So
they wanted to check if you told the truth.
Yeah, told the truth, yes. So I think after 8 or 10 hours, they come and they open the door. The guy he say make you blind, and he bring me out to have the interview with somebody. And because there is no windows,
daylight.
in daylight in the room, I cannot understand what is a day and what is a night. And that's really also a torture when you don't know what is the time. So for me, it's like passing very heavy when I was inside. It's passed so heavy.
You also heard a lot of noises around you. Huh?
Yes, I also heard a lot of. I hear the shouting around me. I hear screaming around me, because I hear that they give. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. for the torching, they bring the shit to the guys and they ask to eat it. And they have to do it. And I hear it when I'm going out of other friends. I don't know if it's the same guy or not, but I hear them doing that. Because, yeah, it's so screaming loudly and I don't know what's happened there. But for the first interview, when the guy came, he take me out of the cell and yeah. It's not easy.
Take your time.
Yeah. They are not a human there. Even animal they are even not devil. They are. So yes, they make me interview. They make me interview with the punishments. So imagine in other rooms, I'm sitting in the chair. The guy was behind me. Not who bring me, is who ask question. Who you are, why you go to manifestation. And I shouldn't turn back. And I shouldn't make myself to see. He said, don't turn back. Because they don't want to recognize. They're afraid to recognize, yes. And we got.
But you were blinded also.
Yes, but because sometimes we are not blinded to sign a paper, what we say, they notify it down, they write it down, and we have to sign what we say, and I don't know what I sign because I only have time to sign.
So you can also sign things that you don't know.
That I don't know. I sign things I don't know. I only have 2 seconds, open my eyes to sign. They write what they want because then they can make me guilty in the court, and they make me guilty in the court. 12 years jail if I come back to Iran. So, in Republic, Islamic regime in Iran, they always think that everything is happened from the people is guided by the England and America and outside forces. No, it's of course not. It's people, they are boring of you and they want to change something in the country. And yeah, they tell me that you are working for CIA, you are working for MI6, how much money you receive, and why you sell your country in front of what. And suddenly he beat suddenly to me. With everything in his hand. With his hands, from when he stand behind, he beat in my face. With his paper or book he have in his hand, he have a Quran in hand, and he say, I beat you with the Quran. And
with the Quran,
with the Quran, yeah, because it's a way of punishment. They put the Quran on here and under the hand, and they make slap on your face, or they with the things long for the torching, shah, and
in the name of religion.
In the name of religion, yes. And that's why my ears is broken. My left ears, when he doing that, at the second and third time I have interviewed there. For the second time, he beats me always in this side, and I have a blood outing. I feel a blood, something falling from my neck. When I come back, he didn't tell me that. Nobody tell me. They don't mind. And I come back to my jail and I feel the blood. I open my eyes, I see his blood. First, I didn't know what's happened. And after 21 days, I was inside. When I'm going out, and then I recognize something in my ears is broken. And
they don't only physically tortured you, they also did psychological torturement, no?
Yes. They call it white torching. They come to me, or they send somebody by the doors, and they say full name of my sister, Shirin Babaghanbari, or Ilham Babaghanbari, and they say, is the university that she go? And I know, yes. And okay, we catch her, she's in the prison, and if you don't say that you work for who, and she gonna be in the jail, or we gonna execute her. And he's gone, and he left me with this news, all the truth, the day and the night. And I think my sister is in the hand of them. Or he come to say same things about Kurosh. Kurosh is in the jail. You don't know where is Kurosh? You know where is Kurosh? I say, where is him? He's in the jail. We're gonna kill him. And it was the worst time of my life to imagine. I think Kurosh or my brothers, my sister, they are in the hand of them.
And you felt guilty.
And I feel guilty, yes, because I think because I'm here, that's why they know. But after 21 days, suddenly at night, he's taking me out, a guy, and put me in the van with the eyes and the hand, everything, food, clothes. He put me in the van alone. I was alone in the van. And I think at that time, I'm going to be killed, because I know that they killed many people, many people, and nobody know how they killed or where they killed. They don't say to the family, they don't even give back the bodies to the families. The dead body, even they give it back. So I know all of this thing, and I think they're gonna do it to me.
It's my turn.
It's my turn. It was a very tough time. They drive 20 minutes, half an hour, and I was all through this minute, I think I'm gonna kill. And they stop somewhere, they open the door, they bring me out, sitting in the ground, and I only wait for the bullets to kill. And they gone.
They left.
They left me. I hear the car is turned on again, and I hear this sound is to be far away. But I'm afraid a lot, so I'm standing again at my position, sitting in my knees, and I cannot believe that. And I think maybe not them, maybe somebody else wanted doing that. So I stayed 1 hour in my knees because I'm afraid. But I didn't know there is nobody around me. And they closed my hands, so I tried to open it with my tooth. It was closing with the plastic things. And I was out of the city, somewhere out of the city, so far, nowhere, I can say nowhere. And again, I'm afraid, because when I'm through to walk, to find a road or a car to can bring me back to home, because I know they kill also the people like me by the name of accidents. Like, you know, Nikasha Karami is a name of a girl. They killed her 2 years ago in manifestation of Mahsa Amini. But from Mahsa Amini is a manifestation going through of Iran for the hijab, because they killed her. And they say it's an accident, but it's not an accident. They killed Nikasha Karami with 17 years old, and they push her falling from the roof of her apartment down, and they say she killed herself, she suicide. But no, the agent they push her down. So I know that. I know they do such a thing, kind of thing, or like that.
To seem that it's like an accident.
To seem an accident. So I think any moment a car gonna pass or motor gonna pass to kill me, and they say it's an accident. So till I find the road, it takes 2 hours or 3 hours, I don't know. I cannot remember exactly. I was again afraid a lot, and I'm always watching around. Until I find a road, till I find a taxi and a car to just bring me somewhere to the cities. And I arrived to my home, and I ring the doors, and my sister she opened the door. Yeah, she cannot believe that she saw me. Me too.
Break. Huh?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm lucky to not die. There is many people out there. Yeah, she opened the door. She was opening the door of my home, and she was shocked to see me because they didn't expect to see me at that time. And she jumped and we hug each other, and I'm suddenly asked about the others. Where is my mother? Where is Kurush? They were not in home because Mama, she was in hospital for the stress. She was in hospital and she was alone at home at that time. So we go to the hospital where Mama is. So when Mama she saw me, she's cannot imagine how much she became happy to see me. And Kurush also. Kurush was there to the hospital to Mama, and we hug each other, and we suddenly can breathe that it's done. I'm here. Don't be worried. I'm good. I have a damage, but I'm good. Not a serious
You're
damage.
Still alive.
I'm still alive. I lose my ears. Not losing totally, but 20% of hearing the things for 2 years, and I cannot swim because something inside is broke. So I stopped to swim, and my tooth is broken here. But it's okay. I'm alive again. But the damage I receive in my mind, in my nights, for the nightmares and the freight I have, that stays still with me. Because after that experiences and arrested, I'm completely isolate myself. I have no telephone. I don't want telephone anymore because I know that, or maybe they're gonna hear me by the phone, and they trade me if I'm being to friends, more than 2 or 3 people outside. They have the right to catch me again because they're afraid I'm gonna make a manifestation. But the nightmare also I have in the nights, I cannot sleep with all of these things I saw and I'm torturing that I receive. So around 1 year I'm isolated myself. In home, I don't go outside, afraid of any car of police and to catch again. And Kurush also. He's also traveled to another city and stay with a friend so far away. He's also not using the phone, and me too.
Because he was afraid that they should come for him also.
Come for him also. And also he was run away at that time. They catch me. Kurush is not come back to home. He goes somewhere else to the friends because, I know. I told them where I live. So that's why Kurush is going to live somewhere. Otherwise, they're gonna catch Kurush also.
Like they said, they had catched him, but it wasn't true.
Yes, like this. Yes, exactly. And yeah, it's past after 5 months. It's like this, and I'm in home and doing nothing, not working, no activity, not seeing the friend, completely isolate myself, use the pills for sleeping. Like a doctor gave me, I go to see a doctor, a psychiatric doctor, to give me the pills and speak to me. Then I can be easier for me to accept the things that happen. And after 5 months, I received a call from the phone of home, and it was the intelligence service we call اطلاعات. اطلاعات is like a CIA for America. They call to home and they want me to speak. Mama picked the phone up and a guy speak to her. I say, we want to speak to Bijan Babaghanbari. And I take the phone off her. I say, yes, it's me. And they say, you have to come tomorrow to this address, because اطلاعات, they also have a building in the city, an office, that's where the things go through. And you have to go there. We want to see you. I say, yeah, and I cannot say no, of course, afraid. I go tomorrow to see a guy. He used the name. He say, when you come, you say that you want to speak to this guy. Then I go, I say the name, I go to the office, and he say to me, yes, Bijan, first of all, when he saw me, he's again start to trade me, because he say, don't think that you are free now. You are not free now. You are out because we want to let you out. You are free because we decide that you used to work for us. And I said, what can I do for you? And he asked where I live, if I have to see something, people who go to manifestation, who's not agree with them like me, who's want to against the regime, I have to give the name and family name and where he live to them. So I have to be a spy for them. Mm-hmm. And he said, you're gonna be a spy, or you're gonna come back to the jail, but this time to official jail. Because last time my jail, it's underground jail. Because the jail where they became full in Iran, the government arrested in underground jail. This can be underground of the mosque or underground of the school. And I was completely shocked. I was saying, no, again, they don't want to let me free. But I accepted. I say, yes, I'm gonna doing that. Okay, tell me what I have to do. And he gave me the things I have to do, and I come back to home. I was so afraid. I said, that's nightmare is not finished yet.
Mm-hmm. It started all over again.
It's all over again, and I come back and I'm thinking, yes, I have to run away. There is no way for me, I have to run away. That's why I accept, because if I'm not accept, they're gonna catch me again. I accept to have time to run away.
Mm-hmm. To think what you had to do.
And I was thinking to run away in Turkey, because Turkey there is no visa for us we can run quickly by any airport. And I traveled to the place where Kurosh live, and we decide together that we have to for the moment we have to leave Iran to go to Turkey. And we run away to Turkey with the ticket that we buy without visa. We have passport already.
About it? They knew that you should run away.
Yeah, because they knew all the story. Mm-hmm. I told them. And yes, of course, they say, just go. And I'm moving with Kurosh. But it's taken me 3 years to arrive to Belgium. It's not easy when somebody wants to travel through the Europe to arrive to any country, because Hungary is the border of Europe, and it's so difficult to pass. And we try to pass first Turkey.
Did you had a plan? Because first you thought we go to Turkey, and then you had a plan, or it came by the moment that you were there?
I can say it's a mix. It's a mix of to have a plan and take the decision by the feeling. because Turkey is not a safe country. It's neighbors of Iran, and Etalat, the secret services, they have many people there. So we know
connections.
Yes. So we know we have to run away from Turkey also, and we go to Serbia after Turkey, because Serbia at that year's 2018, we also don't need visa for Serbia. Mm-hmm. So it's easy to go to enter the Serbia. We enter the Serbia. So we decide one country by one country, and after Serbia, Hungary, but this is very difficult because for the police, how they protect the borders. And me and Kurush, we do whatever that we can do to doing that. We are sleeping in the jungles for many days. We're swimming a Danube road to pass the borders. It's very dangerous things because there is no back. There is only in front. We cannot come back. So we do everything to pass it.
What do you mean by we were sleeping in the jungle? What is the jungle?
Because, normally when the immigration want to enter a country or enter the Europe, but we don't have a visa or passport to come legally, we have to do it unlegally. And unlegally is by the borders. And the borders area in Hungary and Serbia is full of jungles and rivers. So we have to through the jungles.
Forests, you mean?
And forest, yes, and rivers and lake. We have to pass all of this. And me and Kurush, we pass all of this. Maybe we try it, I exactly don't know, but a lot, 30 or 35 times. We try to pass the borders. They catch us, we come back to sleep somewhere in Serbia, in camp or in a hostel, and then we prepare ourselves to go again. We go again and we go again, and it takes a long time. It takes 1.5 years to pass the Hungary borders. But yes.
In that time that you were trying to get into Europe, did the intelligence service? They contacted you or your family? They were looking for you, or? Yes.
But at that time, my family, they don't tell me that they are looking for me. Mm-hmm. When they notified me, I know it last year. Now we are 2025. I know it from 2024 that they are make me guilty in the judge, and they make me guilty in the court for 12 years jail. But at that time, they don't let us anything because it's more stress for us.
Your parents didn't let you?
My parents, yes, my parents, my family. And after being in the forest, sometimes we finish the food and waters because we cannot count. It's not really travel to know when you arrive, when you be there. Mm-hmm. So we lost our food because it's finished. And no water, so we have to eat from the trees and drinking from any water that we can find. And that's why Kuroshi became sick, because the things we eat is not always clean. Mm-hmm. And Kuroshi became sick. But at the last trip, we tried to pass the border from Romania to Hungary, because it's more easier to arrive to catch the Hungary by the road of Romania. And Kurush, he became sick only 2 kilometers before arrive to Hungary. So we nearly done it. And I should to put Kurush in the building near the border and ring the door, and then somebody come because he need hospital. Kurush, he cannot continue.
He was so weak.
He was so weak and was so sick. Mm-hmm. He's vomiting and he cannot eat anything, and he's very weak. And he asked me, Bijan, you can go and I stay, because there is another group of our friends. They want to come at this road. So Kurosh asked me, okay, Bijan, go. Don't lose this opportunity after 2 years. Go and arrive. We want to arrive in Germany because we have my cousin in Germany, and he know that we're gonna come to his country. Mm-hmm. And Kurosh said, go, and I'm gonna go to hospital, and I'm gonna come back again to join you. And so I let him by the doors, ring the door, and I'm gone. They call an ambulance, they take Kurosh in hospital, but police catch him in hospital.
Catched him in the hospital.
Yes, and catched him. Police catch him in the hospital, and he have to give his finger and ask asylum in Romania. We don't want that because Romania also have a very good connection to Iran government, because Kurosh, when he asked asylum in Romania, Romanian government sent a paper to our house, my family in Iran, and they received the paper on the door that Kurosh Babaghanbari give asylum protection to Romania. That's, I can give example. But me, I run away through the Hungary.
So he was obligated to ask protection because they had his fingerprints,
Yes.
and it was in Europe, and that's the law. When they have fingerprints in that country, you have to ask asylum.
Yes, and they call it Dublin. Yeah. So when when they ask me finger, then he cannot run away from this country. Otherwise, they're gonna send him back. So he's blocked in Romania, and he have no choice. So he stayed there, and me, I'm run away from Hungary with the bus, with the train to buy tickets. But in the train from Hungary to Germany, police is catching me because I have no paper and passport to prove that I'm already a legal passenger. And in the Republic Czech, they catch me. After 3 days, they put me in the little cellule because I'm illegal coming to Republic Czech. After 3 days, and that part, arrived to police station in Czech and Kurosh in Romania. When we say goodbye to each other, it's the first time for me and Kurosh as a twins to be far away of each other, and we don't know what's happened to other one. Me and Kurosh were always close together, and it's so difficult for me and Kurosh, and I don't know what's happened to him.
You couldn't reach him.
I cannot reach him. I cannot reach him with anything. I don't know where is him now, and he either I don't know where I am. After 2 weeks, and suddenly I have the phone that he's in Romania and he's good, and he's give the protection to Romania, and Czech he deport me to the Slovakia, and after from Slovakia I can continue my road. I run away from Slovakia to Germany to see my cousin. But because Slovakia asked my finger,
your fingerprints.
My fingerprint is when I arrived to Slovakia give me 2 options. One, give my finger to them as a asylum, or they're gonna deport me in Iran. And I said,
it was no option.
It was no option. And I said, okay, I'm gonna give my finger here. And then after give my finger, I go through to Belgium, because when I give my finger, when I come to Belgium, is a Dublin. And Dublin is say, if you go out of your country, that you give your finger, you have to stay 18 months out of the center of refugees, to stay in black till your finger is forgive by the government, and then you can ask asylum. But Belgium is the only country that forgive the finger after 6 months. That's why.
So when you are in a country in Europe and they have your fingerprints, you have to ask asylum in that country. If you don't want, you have to be 18 months
nowhere, like you are not existing. But
before you can ask in another European country, except in Belgium.
Yes,
in that time.
At that time, except Belgium. And of course, I say yes. I'm gonna go to Belgium because some friends stay in Slovakia with me. I became friend with them in the center where we live, and they decide to go to Belgium, and I go with them to Belgium. And when I arrived to Belgium at 2019 September, now we are 2025, and after all these years, I still need to prove that to Belgium my story, and I really think that it's not gonna be so difficult to be an asylum in Belgium. I really don't think about it.
With all the things that happened, you never thought that it was so difficult.
Yes, I really cannot imagine that it's gonna be so difficult like that.
And Kurosh, he gets asylum in Romania?
Yes, Kurosh he get asylum. He got his asylum answer. But me now. I'm still fighting and proving to the commissariat in Belgium that Yeah, my process is in running after 5 years.
To prove that you need protection, that you cannot go back to
exactly,
Iran.
Yes. So all the things I see in Iran, all the things I see in the roads, how the mafia is abuse the people in the roads, and all the things I see in the refugees world is still maybe not enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But I'm still in
You survived everything, but you're still not safe.
Not safe, no.
With the papers that your parents received from court, you know if you go back to Iran, that you go to jail and you get punishments and probably you will not survive.
No. Because the paper they show me, they make me guilty for 5 lines in the explanation of the paper. And 12 years jail, it was the first line. Actually, you know, they have the things, thickness to punish the people,
Mm-hmm.
to beat the people. And I have to receive that 200 times. And I cannot live after 12 years, I cannot live in Tehran. I have to live so far away, southeast of Iran. They call it Sistan Balochistan, is the name of the city. But
that's also part of the punishment.
That's also part of the punishment, yes. And I have to live there as is near to deserts in Iran. And yes, and imagine after 12 years jail, if I'm going out, I don't have the right to live in the country I love to live. I used to live since I was 12 years old. And no, I cannot come back to Iran.
Mm-hmm.
Till the regime is changed. And try to, even in Belgium, I'm far away from Iran, but I'm joining to the political parties. I'm being manifestation ever if it's happened in Belgium. I'm trying to have activities to push the people to change something in Iran. Because I believe I still can fight. Okay, I'm far away, but I want to show that I'm still there. I'm still do it again and again and again.
They didn't stop you from telling the truth and fighting for the rights of democracy.
Yes, exactly. They cannot stop me. Till I can breathe, till I can walk on my feet, I cannot forget what they do to me.
Mm-hmm.
It stay in me. It stay in my nightmares again. I have nightmares in my night. So it's a part of me.
Still, after all those years, it's mostly every day that you are confronted with what happened.
Yes.
And so you don't know what tomorrow will bring, as your procedure is not finished yet, and each time you have to apply again.
Yes, I'm not sure. I really don't know what's gonna happen in future. But I'm gonna stay strong as I am. I used to be strong because otherwise I cannot do anything with all of these things I saw and experience. I feel I'm used to be strong. I used to be fight for the right of our women, our men in Iran, and for myself.
You're very brave. Thanks a lot for sharing your story.
Thank you.
And I hope we can reach a lot of people to hear what's going on in Iran and how people are treated just of raising their voice.
Yeah, I hope to. Thank you for you. Thank you for the Mad Monkey podcast to give me this opportunity to speak about it and share this story to the people. Thank you.
You're welcome.